Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Darren Waldo, and this is Darren Bowen with Creek Candy Lures. And we just wanted to reach out to you guys here on YouTube and let you know what's going on, some current events, some future events, and some of our product updates. And I'll turn it over to Darren for a little bit.
So we've been at this for a couple years now. Some of you guys that's been following us, you know, it just started out as a little hobby thing in my shop one day, and it's grown to man, we're selling these things all over the place. We've reached out as far as Kansas, California. Of course, we're right here in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Doing a lot of business up in Maryland. Ohio has probably been one of the most productive states. Here recently, I just took a trip down to North Carolina, down at the beach, and the guys down there that fish, they were just blown away. So it's been pretty awesome. We've even got a couple stores that's wanting to carry them. Anyone that's close to the central Kentucky area, CNC Firearms over in Brownsville, Kentucky, they're like so excited. They've even got a little spot set aside, coming soon.
Right by Nolan Lake and Green River right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Even a store down in Kings Mountain, North Carolina, is talking about possibly being interested. So anyway, it's just been a good thing. It's been a cool ride. The thing now is we're taking this to the next level. Production, of course, we work full time. We're teachers, but we've been busting our butts out here. You can see this last night I'm making all these blanks. These are lures that I've designed. We make some that may resemble, you know, there's not too many variations of a fishing lure.
Right.
You know, there's several, but I mean, it's not like you come up with all these crazy new designs. And
Some of them are reminiscent of an older vintage fishing lure,
like
and some of them...
the old pose baits, the old minnow baits, a lot of stuff you just don't see anymore. That's some of the stuff that we specialize.
As well as an original design called the Root Hog that I'm pretty excited about. A lot of people fish with it for the first time. They can't believe the action on these things. So you're not going to find that in any store, big or small, unless we've made it. So it's pretty exciting. But yeah, having been on Kentucky Field a couple times, once with Chad Miles here in the shop, kind of seeing how we make the fishing lures, and then also Darren taking a couple trips with him. 2 of those videos have been out, and there's still one to come. Pretty excited about that here in the next, hopefully next couple weeks, couple months.
Well, I actually just got a message a while ago. It may, just because of their timing and the species that we were fishing for, it might air later on this year, but they said it may be part of next year's too.
Oh, cool.
So it's cool. I mean, it's like, you know, Creek Candy burned it up on there. I mean, there's guys, you got to understand, when we talk about Kentucky Field, it's the nation's longest running hunting and fishing show, and there's folks all over that would love to be on it, and we've been on it 3 times, so it's pretty awesome. So, you know, even if they move that episode to next year,
it's just extending the longevity of what we do. Yeah. So if you're watching this from another state outside of Kentucky, and you don't get our PBS station, obviously, Kentucky Field is a big deal. They've had a lot of great segments on there of a lot of the sportsmen from Kentucky. A guy that we're kind of very in awe of, AC Shiner. He's been on there several times. If you don't know him, check him out. And that kind of leads us into a future event, August 5th in Adair County, Kentucky. We're going to be part of an outdoor show there, and we're actually going to be set up right next to AC Shiner. So we're super stoked about that, and you can give them a little bit more details on that event. Yeah, this is going to be August the 5th in Columbia, Kentucky at Adair County High School, and it's called the Southern Kentucky Outdoor Expo. All kind of hunting. They've reached out to us for the fishing. Terry Parton over there, he saw us on television, and he contacted me and was just like totally stoked, man. He was like, dude, any way you guys can come out? So we're pretty excited about that. There's they say roughly about 2,000 people come through there that day. Some big names are going to be there outside of Kentucky, like just in the big fishing and hunting world as well.
Vendors like you wouldn't believe. A lot of them that you guys have heard of, but some of them maybe you haven't. But Nightingale with the Nightingale calls. And we're going to be set up right beside AC Shiner. So the guy who makes the AC Shiner, AC himself, he's 90 years old. So it's going to be like the old with the new. Hank Parker's going to be there. So
a lot of big names.
Hank Parker's going to get one of my baits, bro.
Sweet,
he's going to be using what we got. At least he's going to try it out somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But But it's pretty exciting. And of course, we do some setups here locally. We even had a guy out of Canada call. I thought you was prank calling me, man. But a guy out of Clinton, Ontario, Canada, I think it was. He's like, man, I got guys coming in here asking about your baits for our smallmouth and the pike fishing up there. So he said when the dollar evens out a little bit more, he's going to try to get some up there. So
it's pretty impressive. Just in a little over 2 years, the reach that we've been able to accomplish. And to be quite honest with you, we've done really good on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Crazy. Yeah.
But we've kind of been letting the YouTube down. Yeah. So we need your guys' help. We're gonna start making more production videos. Some from our fishing trips, some from here in the shop, and some other stuff over the next month and a half. Plans are to kick out quite a few videos. But we need your help. We need you guys to give us a thumbs up, to subscribe, share these videos, whether you share it on Facebook or wherever. That kind of gives us a little bit more motivation to take the time to actually make a video that's not just us sitting down here. But I know we've had a lot of response from some of our fishing videos that we've put out on our own stuff, whether it's on our Creek Candy channel or over on my Otter Slide hunting and fishing channel as well. People just kind of like to see us cutting up, getting out, and at our secret honey hole that we cannot disclose the location of, but whaling out some 5, 6, 7 pounders. I've got friends up in Ohio, they see the pictures, they're like, man, if I caught something like that around here, that'd be the season for me. And they're catching their 1, 2, 3 pounders. I can't believe it. Yeah. So we want to do more of that, but we need your support by, like I said, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, tell your buddies to subscribe. And I know we've only got like 5 or 6 videos on the channel right now, but like I said, we're going to start pumping them out for you guys.
Oh yeah, and it's just even a lot of informative things that we'll be sending out. A lot of folks don't even know how to tune a crankbait. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if some folks may be wondering what we make ours out of, they're all handmade out of cedar. I use Eastern red cedar. It just swims well. The old guys back in the day used it for a reason. I firmly believe that. It's good to work with. It's not as porous as balsa is. Yep. I love the way this thing, the way the wood works, the way it finishes, the way it swims. There's no plastic here.
Nope.
And I had a guy the other day, Darren. He sent me a message. He saw one of the videos online. And he hit the website, creekcanyonlures.com. But he hit the website and he sent me a message. He said, they're a little steep for me. He said, but they're gorgeous. And here's the thing. Actually, I think we're way too cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, I know guys that actually just paint plastic baits and charge more than what they do with us, hand making them out of wood and painting them. Yeah. And I told him, I said, I understand that. I said, if you want to go to your big concrete block and mortar stores or whatever and pay $8-10 for a cheap plastic bait and you throw it and it busts, hey, that's up to you. Yeah. Look, you buy it twice, you could have had one of ours. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But if you're buying that cheap stuff, maybe you're not quite the fisherman you want everybody to believe because you're worried about losing an $8 bait or a $20 bait.
That's right.
I mean, you can throw away 3 $7 baits compared to buying one of ours, but
that's right. And we do everything from deep diving crankbaits. Right now, I've got crankbaits that'll troll down to about close to 15 feet. I do a lot of mid-running baits, the baby root hog, which I'm telling you, I would put this bait against any mid-running crankbait on the market. Yeah. The action is ridiculous, and hey, you want to give the fish something that they're not used to seeing. Yeah. So we've got guys here locally that fish the River Series and some other folks that fish some tournaments, and they're killing them, man. They're killing them, and they don't even want to tell their secret to the other guys, and I'm making them trying to get it out to everybody. But I mean, we do things like this, even the flat square bills, top water baits, everything from poppers to walk the dog baits, and they're all the paint jobs are just I think spot on.
And this one right here is a raw one. It's just got the epoxy coating on it. So the next step on this will be to actually get the paint job. And like I said, watch that Kentucky Field episode. It's in one of our playlists. You can see how Darren does all the painting and lifelike is all get out and just continually, every time he paints a new bait, his skill level gets better and better, and he's already really good. A good friend of ours does custom paint jobs. Kind of stopped giving him any kind of hints because he got too good too quick. So, but
we're still friends.
We're still friends. But you'd be really impressed if you get one of these baits in your hand, you look at it, and you just won't be able to believe that was painted here in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and every single one's an original. There's no two that are alike. Even when he sets 5 up, It says he's got to do 5 baby bass patterns. Every single one is a little bit different, which is awesome for your fishing conditions because the fish have never seen that exact pattern before, and they go nuts over it.
You know, later on we can do some other videos too. Like I've started, well, there's been several guys ask about some full finishes.
Yeah.
And I've done several full finishes, and we'll make a video and show folks how to do that.
Yeah.
Now, if we start seeing all these garage bait companies fire up, we know what it's from.
Maybe not the original, but
right. But you know, guys, those of you that are watching the Brotherhood of Bait Makers, it's such a friendly organization. I mean, we're all about trying to help each other out. I've yet to be on a site or even talk to anybody that bashes another bait maker. You know what I'm saying? They're all about building each other up. Even I tell you what, you guys have seen Lure Me In custom painting. Anyway, he paints plastic baits. Does a heck of a job. Matter of fact, when I first started painting, I watched a lot of his videos. Yeah. So we follow each other on Instagram, and he inspired me to paint a different pattern than he did. So it was pretty awesome when I painted it and shared it. And of course, I gave him credit because it was his pattern. It was his idea. And he was like totally stoked and excited. He's like, man, that's awesome. Yeah. So instead of like, you took that from me, we share these ideas with each other. So
I mean, everybody realizes it's not that hard to look at something, and if you've got some true skill, you can replicate that. Right. But it is always good to kind of tie it back to that person that you learn that skill from. And you know, everybody appreciates that. You know, we've seen some of our stuff on some websites that didn't give us really any credit, and it's a little frustrating, but at the same point in time, it's a little flattery. But we'd rather somebody reach out and be like, hey, I saw what you guys are doing. Thanks for the heads up. I kind of did that as well. And then we try to do that as well, any inspiration that we get. But a lot of times, our inspiration, as you can see in the background, is just off of the painting of a natural fish and just kind of looking at that. So,
or even when someone posts on our Facebook page or something, the very first bass they ever caught was on one of our baits. You know what I'm saying?
We had a couple of those.
Oh yeah, a kid caught a big 6-pound largemouth, and I was like, get out of here, man! And it was his first fish ever, and it was on a Creek Candy lure. Yeah. So that's always pretty awesome. Yeah, good stuff.
But hopefully you guys, this will give you guys something to look forward to. It's a little bit longer of a video than we really talked about making, but we're going to start pumping these out. But yeah, we need your help, your assistance. And yeah, we're gonna start cranking them out for you guys.
Yep.
So
stand by to learn some techniques, and hey, if you got ideas of ways of us to make it better,
leave a comment down below for sure. And we want this channel to help grow what we're doing, but also have some impact from the people that watch our videos. There's a lot of fishermen out there that are making their own videos, and we want to do the fishing part, but we also are really centered on making fishing lures for other people. So yeah, we want to do both. So. Yeah, just give us a comment down below. Check out our website, creekcandylures.com. Tell us what you like. If you've seen some of our stuff out in the wild, and yeah, let us know, man.
Hey, there's boats all over the place. It's got Creek Candy Lures on it now, so it's pretty awesome.
Yep.
Yours can too.
Yep. All right, thanks, guys.
All right, catch you later.